Happy Monday from the Casa Blauhorn. He's back there somewhere. Boom. There he is. Okay. So while people are hopping on,
I need my carrot.
we're gonna do the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Okay, today we've got
Carrot.
banana bread with a twist. So, banana bread, most of us love it, but I've got something I like even better. Banana oatmeal bread. And just one little tiny ingredient adds a whole lot. It says you can add raisins or pecans if you want to, if you're a fan of that. I will post that picture down below. But basically, we got the oven going at 350. Hi, Mike. And we've all ended up with those bananas that look a little bit, lackluster. And this is the oil and the milk and the bananas together. I measured that all in one. But if I can't get to them right away, I take the peels off and I put them in the freezer in a bag, and they stay really good. Just fair warning, when they thaw, it'll get a little bit oozy, but trust me, they're still all right. So we're gonna get started. Cruzy Pie, are you gonna hold this for me?
I'll hold my carrots.
Oh, okay. So it says we're gonna always start out with the bananas and the oil. And I had the milk in there also, and the white sugar, and then also 2 eggs. That was a cup of white sugar and 2 eggs. And
Trust us, they're probably not grade A eggs.
oh, they're Blauhorn eggs.
No, they're alphabet.
They're Blauhorn chicken eggs.
They're alphabet eggs.
That doesn't mean they're grade B. There's probably organic farm-raised chickens. Not quite free range, but they can roam around.
Grade A to Z.
We don't get to let our chickens free range around here because
Someone will eat them.
we've got owls and fox that are problem makers. Okay, so once we get that done, I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of vanilla, and then I'm going to add a little bit of cinnamon.
Little bit.
About a teaspoon.
Wait, like that, like this mole, like that big.
No, not that big. Can't have that much cinnamon. I know it's poofing. And
Oh, it smells like heaven.
Smells
look at that! It changed a lot.
half a teaspoon of salt as I try to dump backwards so I avoid the camera.
Oh, you hit the camera.
Well, see, I couldn't dump it backwards.
Oh, hey, Chris.
All right. So anyhow,
Oh, it's still looking at me.
okay, this is the part where you're going to want to take the camera back a little bit because I'm adding the flour. The flour's going in. That's 1 cup of flour and 1 cup of oatmeal.
You can't see the poof, can you?
It
can see on the plant.
Yeah, it hit the plant. Okay.
Poor little plant.
All right, so there we go. Let's see if I got everything in the recipe. I think I probably... Oh, no. Baking soda.
Nope.
That's the part that makes it
Cannot
rise.
forget the baking soda.
Okay, we don't need a close-up of my wrinkles. That I
You're
got
only
from you.
48.
40... No! He lies! He added, like, almost...
An hour.
Almost a decade.
An hour.
All right, so we added that.
You're
in there,
42
this
then.
Soda. So
You're 42.
we added shortening sugar, eggs, vanilla, flour, quick cooking oats, baking soda, salt, milk, cinnamon, banana, and
To be honest, you look more like 35.
now he's starting to suck up.
I'm trying to butter you up.
All right, so we got this.
Good job, Faith.
And I make sure it's all scraped off the bottom. Normally, if you add the liquid first, you don't have a problem with that, but
Listen to Faith.
I know, she sounds good, doesn't she? Alright. Oh, you know what I about forgot?
Egg oil!
Gotta grease the pan.
You gotta get that egg oil in there.
Just because it has an egg on the front.
Maybe that's one of our eggs.
No.
Maybe it's one of our A to Z eggs.
They should have gotten one of our eggs, and then we could have asked for royalties every time they published a picture with our egg, right? You know what? I think this is probably going to make just one. I put out 2 pans.
Mom!
I know.
You just wasted
and it
that
looks
pan.
a little bit runny right now, but that's where
good.
the oatmeal comes in, because the oatmeal
gets it all stiff.
kind of gets cooked in there.
So, some of you may not like zucchini, but zucchini bread is... You might like zucchini then.
The zucchini bread is actually really, really yummy.
But sometimes it's like really sour.
Rhubarb bread with a streusel crumble on the top. Oh, our rhubarb's about ready. We might have to do that. All right.
Should make rhubarb crisp.
And because I've never tried it before, we're going to try it with raisins this time. And you can mix it in.
You know what?
Raisins are kind of heavy. And so a lot of times they like to sink to the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and just sprinkle them on the top, because I think that when they're baking, it's going to go...
How about you make 1/2 non-raisins?
Well, I have one. I could probably do that. I have this one sticking together. We don't need a raisin cluster in there. I have 1 rogue raisin over here. I'll do that half, okay? Now, that wasn't a whole lot of raisins. That was just a few.
Yeah.
So...
She about tripped on my stool!
I know, because you left it right there in my walkway. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put that in the oven. And it has to be there for, let's see. I might just make another one, because we got those other ones, the other bananas that I froze. It has to go in there 50 to 60 minutes. So we're going to set that before I forget, because, I'm pretty good at doing that. All right, there's somebody left the cereal out. All right, so Cruz is going to come hold, because we got our song today. Oh, Susanna. That's the song of the day, or the next 2 days. You got your hand in the way. Your hand in the way. Yeah, yes, your hand's in the way. Okay. All right.
It's not. Now your ring's in the way.
Well, yep. Are you trying to deliberately put stuff in there? All right.
Now your pan is in the way.
Now Cruz is in the way. All right.
Oh, yes, I am.
All right. Oh, I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. We're going to Louisiana by a Santa Fe to see. It rained all day the night I left. The weather ain't much dry. The sun's so hot and rose to death. Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, now don't you cry for me. Okay, I messed up a few of the words, but we'll hit it again next week. Some of the words are really kind of funny, because how many times you actually, I don't know, it rained all day the day I left, the weather, it was dry. Kind of lots of oxymorons. The sun was so hot, I froze myself. Anyway, speaking of sun so hot, wasn't it nice yesterday?
Hey, do you want to hear
and
a
then
little
today,
something? She was planting beans.
Yeah, I heard the weather forecast. It was gonna rain, so and then there was a forecast for rain like the next, I don't know, 3 or 4, 5, I don't know. There were like 3 days it was supposed to rain this week, and I can't tell you exactly which ones, but I was like, it doesn't work to plant things in a muddy garden. So like last night in the dark, I was outside planting my green beans. Because that's how we roll around here. Anyway,
more like you.
Your challenge today
is to plant green beans at night.
No. Your challenge today is to do some sort of leg workout, whether that be like do some stairs, whether that be do some lunges, whether that be do like air squats.
I need a pose for legs.
You need to pose. You need to do a
pose.
Okay.
Guys, don't.
You could do it. You could hold the chair
I might have
sit.
a new pose for very soon.
Oh, he's coming up with a new pose. Okay. So that's your challenge for today. Adios from Casablanca, and see you tomorrow.